can be very picky. So if you see she's making her way down to Kurt, point her out and let us know, because we want to make sure she eats something. So Kurt, can you tell us why you put the fish in the bubbles?
Yeah, so I have for lunch probably the same thing you ate today. I got some krill and cut up mackerel and smelt, and oh, hold on a second here. Somebody's coming down. A big piece of mackerel for her. Oh. So in the bubbles, there's a lot of fish that live up in the canopy that won't drop down. You can't see them, but we have kelpfish, etc. A lot of the smaller fish don't like to get too close. So by blowing up in the bubbles, gives everybody room. You can see their table manners aren't great. He's going to go feed a moray eel, I'm guessing, as they like squid. And all kinds of this fish. Not right now. A lot of fish. Well, if you guys have any easy questions, we'll answer them.
You guys have any questions for our divers in the tank?
Easy questions. There's a leopard shark right out here. Marine room, you can see these.
Kurt, how does the giant sea bass, how long does it take for her to digest her food? It doesn't look like she chews.
Oh, she's asking really hard questions. I actually have no idea.
How about this? Does she have teeth?
Well, she has what looks like little plates. Little grinding plates. So she's really good at grinding up shellfish and small things. If you see them catch our glove, they'll hook it, but they really don't do any damage.
Any other questions? Kurt, about how many pounds of fish do we feed when we feed them?
Okay, hold on a second. Let me guess. Let's see about. I don't know.
So our fish do not get fed every single day. They get fed regularly for the couple shows, Saturdays, Sundays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays. And we want them to be as full as possible so they don't eat each other.
And we suppress their predation by keeping them nice and happy. Nice and fed.
Kurt, about how old are some of the sharks in there?
Most of the sharks are young compared to the eels. The eels in here are probably the oldest fish in the tank. The sharks in here, well shoot, we've rotated them over the years. I think some of the small sharks and large sharks are certainly as old as I am. I'm kidding. No, we've been in the tank probably at least 8 years.
Anyone else?
I think the leopards are pretty young.
How many pounds are this one?
All right, I've got a scuba question.
Oh,
How much oxygen or air does your tank hold?
oh, this tank right here holds, when it's full, about 80 cubic feet of air. I'm not breathing oxygen per se, I'm breathing air. Same thing you're breathing, but it's a lot cleaner actually. Uh-oh, I'm out of mackerel. Oh, shit, smell. Sometimes, if you don't give her what she likes, she spits it back up.
She's a bit of a diva.
Yeah, she's a little bit of a diva. If you're that big, you can't be.
Kurt, can you tell us about the bright orange fish in the tank?
Oh, you mean the ones that look like animal cracker kind of? Well, that's our state marine fish, Garibaldi. You see, as they get older, the males have little bumps, little knobs on their head, but they're very territorial. They actually nest. I'm trying to see if I can see a nest. And they're like most angelfish, they don't want you anywhere near their nest. If you go snorkeling out here in La Jolla Cove, you'll see a lot of these guys.
All right, Kurt, another shark question. How much do those sharks weigh?
Okay, let me grab one. Gosh, that's a great question. I've never been asked that question. You know how much they weigh?
What's that?
Do the negotiates know how much they weigh? I've never actually weighed them.
Good question. We're not sure. They are smaller, obviously, than big sharks like great whites or tiger sharks, different type of species.
Yeah, it's unlikely I would be in here if we had a white or a tiger.
They wouldn't fit very well.
Very unlikely.
Do we have any more questions? Yes. Kurt, a question about the eels. Why do they hide in the kelp?
Well, eels are pretty shy anyway. Whenever you hear about an accident, somebody getting bit, it's because they stick their head in their hole. They can't see very good. Their favorite food out in the wild is octopus. So by definition, since their vision isn't great, they like to get up inside of things and hide. They're much more active at night. So I think these guys are just doing what comes natural.
And you have to be pretty careful with the eels when feeding